These are fresh pine tips. They're edible, they're packed with flavor, and today we're turning them into homemade pine tip syrup. This bright green growth only appears for a short time each year. And most people have no idea it's edible. The younger the tip, the better. The old needles can become bitter.
This bright green on pine trees, most people ignore it, but in a few hours it becomes liquid gold.
They are bright green, soft, flexible, and trust me, the smell is not what you expect. It smells almost citrusy.
Welcome back to HobbyJohnDo. Last time we turned dandelions into syrup. But today we're making something even more surprising.
Ha! This is one of those things that feels fake until you try it yourself.
This used to be common knowledge, but now people don't even realize there's food and flavor growing all around them.
What's funny is that once you know this exists, you start seeing food everywhere.
Simple ingredients with a big payoff.
But here's the real question, will it actually taste good? I've collected enough. Now let's find out if this is genuinely worth making.
First we're gonna rinse everything off. No dirt, no bugs and no extra forest ingredients.
We want the flavor, not have the forest. No bugs, no dirt, no protein bonus. At this point we're making more than just a simple syrup. The fresh pine tips bring a bright forest flavor. And the lemon helps bring everything to life. Homemade pine tip syrup might sound unusual, but the smell coming out of this pot is incredible. And more like something you'd actually want to eat.
This is the moment your kitchen starts smelling like a forest mixed with citrus.
Yeah! Wahoo!
Now it's getting interesting. The heat slowly pulls the flavor from the pine tips.
This is where it starts changing. The smell gets sweeter and the color deepens.
It's time to strain this herbal concoction. But the next step changes everything. And try not to burn yourself. Trust me. In a few minutes, this won't look anything like what came out of the forest. This is the moment I've been waiting for, because once the pine tips come out, there's no going back. Whatever flavor made it into this liquid, that's what we're working with now. Now we're turning it into syrup.
Right now it's basically pine tea, but once the sugar goes in, it turns into syrup. Honestly, this part feels a little bit like alchemy.
Too thin and it stays tea. Too thick and you accidentally made pine candy. As the water slowly evaporates, the flavor becomes more concentrated. The aroma gets stronger and everything starts coming together. It's honestly hard to believe this started as fresh pine shoots. While the syrup finishes reducing, I'm getting the jars ready. Everything goes into boiling water for a few minutes. This helps sterilize the jars and lids, and it gives the syrup the best chance of staying fresh.
I cannot describe how tasty this is. You really need to try this. This is so tasty.
And this started as pine tree shoots. Most people see pine trees. I see ingredients. And it's surprisingly smooth. If you're into hidden food, foraging, gardening, or turning ordinary plants into something amazing, subscribe now. Because we got a lot more to discover. Last time it was flowers, this time it was a tree. Who knows what will turn into syrup next? So subscribe and don't miss it. Thanks for watching and I'll see you next time on HobbyJohnDo.